Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Crosshair passage for today comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 16, which says, "When I preach the gospel, I cannot boast, since I am compelled to preach. Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel." The daily fire thought for today is that, Father, may my faith be fruitful and life-generating. Brandon, the word passages for today is John 20:31, Romans 10:14, and the scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 1 Samuel 27, 1 Corinthians 8, Ezekiel 6, and Psalm 44. An infectious faith will be our subject today. How is your faith? Is your faith growing? It is a fruit of the Spirit. It is something that God gives us, and if our faith is not where it needs to be, where we think it should be, we need to ask that God would grow our faith. People talk about the evangelistic gift and they debate on what it really means. Simply put, the evangelistic gift is an infectious faith. To enthuse others, we must be enthused ourselves. There are people we could describe as unbelieving believers. They are sound in doctrine but have no trust. They preach what they call the gospel, but it is lifeless. When a man describes the beauty of a lovely girl, he can do so quite clinically. But if he is in love with her, then he makes her sound like a very alive person. Preaching must in itself be a believing act, fully reliant upon God. The truth of Christ is the seed we must sow. But without faith, it is seed that is never can be fertilized. The gospel won't germinate, spring up, blossom, or produce fruit unless it is preached with faith. But to have faith in the faith once delivered to the saints, as it tells us in Jude verse 3. And this is very important. But it is not sufficient. Faith should be fruitful, life-generating. But believing you may have life in His name, John 20:31. It is a vibrant, living process. You are believing, you are receiving, you are knowing, you are seeing, you are abiding in Him. Evangelism calls for that kind of active believing. It is testifying, witnessing, seeing, knowing, and doing. The gospel is not truth on ice, it is truth on fire. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.